Hello, magnificent human beings. My name is Landon. Welcome to Yoga New Mexico, where we focus on empowerment, alignment, and strength. You are in the right place, capable and strong. What are we doing today? What are we doing this week? We are going to do rabbit pose, sasangasana. Again, that's blah, 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 blah. And if you like rabbit pose, this will be a great class for you because we're going to be flowing through that quite a bit as we get you loose, awake, and ready to start your week. So roll out your mat. I will roll the intro screen because it is fun to do some yoga. So go ahead and find yourself here standing on your mat, your Tadasana, feet separated just a little bit. Engage your inner thighs gently. Tuck that tailbone so you're engaging your pelvic floor just a little bit. Lengthen through that low mid back. Roll your shoulders back. Eye gaze just above the horizon. Close your eyes and breathe. Steady, focused inhales through your nose. Gentle, calming, relaxing exhales out your nose. Keeping your focus, envisioning all that good, beautiful breath coming in through your nose, filling up your lungs. Exhales, relaxing shoulders, relax your jaw, relax your face. And allowing your mind to settle on an intention for your practice. Something soothing, something uplifting, something motivational, whatever you like. And once you have that intention, gonna seal it with 3 cleansing breaths. Simply just bring your hands to heart center, shoulders roll back. Let's inhale through our nose. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose, inhale, inhale, fill your belly, fill your lungs, exhale out the mouth. And then once more, inhale through the nose, inhale, inhale, bring your hands on up overhead, squeeze your glutes, gentle back bend, exhale, sigh. Inhale up, exhale, swan dive, all the way down, forward fold, relax in your forward fold. You can heel toe your feet together if you like. Just hang, just relax, sway it around a little bit. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Look at that left hand. You inhale, windmill it all the way up and around. Shoulder stack if you can. Exhale it on down. Then right hand, inhale, windmill it all the way up and around. Exhale, bring it down. Slow, steady inhale brings you all the way up. Chin is the last to rise. Hands come up overhead, squeeze your glutes, exhale, back bend. Inhale up, exhale, swan dive, fold all the way down. Keep going, inhale, half lift, exhale, forward fold, relax. Right hand, inhale, windmill it all the way up and around, exhale, bring it down. Left hand, same thing, and exhale, bring it down. Very good. Chin is the last to rise, inhaling, coming all the way up. Hands up overhead, squeeze your glutes, exhale, let it go. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Fingertips on the mat. So you inhale that left foot back into a lunge. Once it gets there, exhale, relax into your lunge. Next inhale, hands come on up overhead, crescent lunge. Exhale, relax those shoulders down. Very good. Inhale, hands up. Exhale them all the way down to frame that foot. Left foot comes on up. Inhale into forward fold and you exhale, relax. forward fold, just chill, just hang. Then inhale, half lift, flat back, exhale, forward fold. Right foot this time, you inhale it back for a lunge. Once you get there, just exhale, relax, sink down in your hips a little bit. Next, inhale, hands come on up overhead. Crescent lunge, you exhale, relax, shoulders down. Inhale those fingertips up a little bit. Exhale, hands all the way down to the mat. And then right foot, you inhale it up into forward fold. Exhale, relax your forward fold. And inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Coming all the way up this time. Inhale, inhale, come all the way up. Hands up overhead. Exhale, sigh. Let it go. And then inhale. Hands come up overhead. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Hands on the mat. Stepping it into your first downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Think Sanskrit a lot of the times. You just, sounds like the teacher's mumbling, right? Go ahead and come into blah, 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 blah. You're in your down dog. Fingertips pressing into the mat. Relax your neck. Trying to get those heels to touch. Doesn't really matter if they do or not. Trying to focus on that flat back more than anything. And take that left foot. You inhale into three-legged down dog. Exhale, bring it all the way through into a lunge. Inhale, hands up overhead. Exhale, relax them on down. Inhale as you drop this right hand down to the mat. And then you exhale, open up into a twist. On your inhale, come back up into crescent lunge. Exhale, relax your shoulders down. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, slowly twist. Inhale back to neutral. Exhale, relax your shoulders down. Inhale, scoop those hands up. Exhale, bring them all the way down to the mat. Inhale that leg back, downward facing dog. Once you get there, exhale, relax in your down dog. Very good. Okay, next side. We inhale, right leg into three-legged down dog. Exhale, bring it all the way through into that lunge. Inhale, hands up overhead. Exhale, relax your shoulders down. Inhale, left hand down to the mat. And then once you get there, you exhale, twist. Open it up. An inhale guides those arms back up overhead for crescent lunge. Exhale, relax your shoulders down. Inhale, hands to heart center. And then exhale, twist. Slow and gentle. Inhale back to neutral. Exhale, relax your shoulders down. Inhale, scoop up the earth. Exhale, bring those hands on down. And then you inhale, right leg back for downward facing dog. Exhale and relax. Downward facing dog. Very good. Shift forward into your plank. Modify onto your knees if you wish. Heels to your glutes. Try to roll your shoulders back as best as you can. Shift your weight forward as you lower halfway into chaturanga. Push it back up and then lower all the way down to the mat. Raise on up. Up dog or cobra, whichever one you like. Push back into your child's pose. Forehead rests on the mat. Hands come around behind you. Just 2 deep, full breaths here. Really make them count. Inhale, inhale, create space. Exhale, relax and soften. Once more, just hang out in your child's pose, not going anywhere. Big inhale, big exhale. Hands grab for those feet. Chin into your chest, rounding your spine for rabbit. Now, if you can bring your heel or your hips up off of your heels, feel free to do so, but just focusing in that rounding here in your back. Relaxing back. And gently push yourself up into a thunderbolt. So you're just here sitting on your heels. Come on up onto those knees. Separate your knees about hips distance, about 2 fists. Hands on your hips, or you can bring them to your low back, wherever you like. Getting set up for our camel pose. Roll your shoulders back, eye gaze comes up. Now, we're not going to come into a full camel, just a little bit of a back bend here. Still kind of warming up that spine. So inhale, grow, lengthen. Exhale, come on back just a little. Inhale, lift your sternum, lift your heart. Exhale, come on back. Relax, very good. Once more, inhale, lift. Exhale, come on back. Slowly, slowly come back to neutral. Release everything. Shake it out. Bring your knees together. Sit back on your heels. Grab for your heels, chin into chest, and then round all the way down, coming into our rabbit. So forehead, top of your knees, top of your skull can be on the mat, but if it is, maybe only putting 1% of your weight in it. Really, you don't want any weight on the top of your head. Come on back. Push yourself back up. Walk your hands on out, tabletop. Separate your knees, move it around, shake it around. Tuck your toes, walk your hands out a little bit so you can be in that good, proper, wide down dog and just bring it all the way back. Downward facing dog. Very good. Walk hands to feet, feet to hands for forward fold. Relax. Forward fold, just hang. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Chin is the last to rise, coming all the way up, and hands come up overhead. Squeeze your glutes, exhale, let it go. Back bend, and relax to standing. Take your hands, place them on your hips, and then make sure this right foot comes forward. Just about 2.5 feet, so nothing really far and nothing too shallow either. Hands on your hips, square your hips with the front. Engage those inner thighs. This helps to kind of keep those hips square. Coming into our revolving triangle. So slowly come on down, keep hinging at your hips, and pay attention. You don't want to flare this hip out. Still keeping things nice and straight. Coming on down, keeping those inner thighs engaged as best as you can. Now when your back starts to round, this is going to be your max. So really trying to keep that flat back as much as you can. Keeping your chin up helps to keep that flat back. Repositioning a little bit if you need. Every exhale, coming on down. And eventually this left hand, you may be able to bring it all the way down to the mat. If you can't, that's fine. Revolving triangle, bring that hand on up. Hand comes back to your hip. And engage your core. Slowly come back up. Relax. Shoulders down. Awesome job. Okay, coming into standing splits. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, all the way down. Hands frame that foot. So standing splits, you don't actually have to do the splits. It's more about keeping this leg straight and your hips square and seeking to engage those low back muscles. So you lift that leg as much as you can. Exhale, set it on down. Forward fold. Shake it out, move around. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chin is the last to rise, coming all the way up. Hands scoop on up overhead. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, loud sigh. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, they relax by your side. Okay, next side. So left foot comes forward, making sure your heels are in one line, and you don't want to have this foot way too far out because you're going to torque your knee if you try to square your hips. So keeping those thighs engaged, squaring your hips. And if you do feel any tension in that back right knee, then try just pointing your foot just a little bit more. Sometimes this helps. So inner thighs engaged. Base of our revolving triangle. Hips square. Coming on down. Each exhale guides you. Keep those inner thighs gently engaged. Nothing too serious. Trying to keep that chin forward so you keep that nice flat back. And eventually, letting this hand drop on down. Left hand comes on up overhead. Twisting. And come back, bringing that left hand to your hip. And gently raising back up. Very good. Go ahead and inhale, hands up. Exhale them down to frame that foot. Standing splits. Remember doing your best to try to keep this leg as straight as you can. Don't lock your knee out, but just a straight leg. Hips square. Trying to engage those low back muscles. Lift that leg. Bring it on down. Forward fold. Just relax. We inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands on the mat. Bring it on back. Downward facing dog. Shifting forward into a plank. Lowering onto your knees if you wish. And here we go. Doing our chaturanga. Shifting your weight forward as you lower out. Push it back up. Lower all the way down. Feet come down. Raise on up. Into your up dog or your cobra. Push it all the way back into your child's pose. Getting a sip of water anytime you like. Relaxing, letting that back round, hands coming behind you. Hands grab for those feet. One more rabbit, chin into your chest. Bringing your forehead to the top of your knees as best as you can. And lifting on up. Bringing those hips up. And if you can't grab for your heels in your rabbit, it does not matter. Maybe envisioning those hands, lengthening back, grabbing for those heels. Chin into your chest. Forehead to your knees. Relax. Sit it on down, pushing yourself up into that thunderbolt. Go ahead and spin on around, laying down into your first brief Shavasana. I used to wear these longer shirts to kind of cover up like the microphone transceiver thing, but I didn't like those shirts. And I mean, obviously I'm wearing a microphone, so what does it matter if I like cover it up, you know? I mean, there's no mystery here. Like, clearly there's a microphone on my face, right? So anyways, relaxing, hanging out in your Shavasana. Feet fall out, hands fall out as well. Couple of big breaths, just relax, just breathe. Placing those hands, palms down on the earth. Bring your feet together, bend your knees, getting set up for your bridge pose. So if you need to waddle your shoulder blades in a little bit, that's fine. And go ahead, lift those hips on up here in your bridge. hands grab for your ankles if you can. If not, that's fine. Really just kind of walking your shoulder blades in however you feel you can. Keeping your eye gaze straight up. Refrain from looking left or right. I know the temptation is there because it's like, oh wait, how high do you lift your hips? And all these questions, but maybe pausing the video to check on alignment before you come back in it, just because we want to keep our neck straight. We don't want to tax those cervical vertebrae any more than we need to. Yes, we're still here in our bridge. Inhale. And exhale, relax on down. Maybe just sway those knees gently side to side, relieving some of that tension. Very good. Our last posture is going to be boat pose. So leave your hands on the mat for now and go ahead and lift your feet up off the mat. Just make a nice 90-degree angle here at your knees. Starting to engage that core a little bit. Your toes, point them towards the bottom of the mat, so pointing them that way. And then bring your toes down a little bit. So you're actually lessening this angle here, or increasing the angle in your knees. But as you do this, as you shift those knees down toward the bottom of your mat, you're going to notice that it takes a lot more core strength to keep them there. Hands down by your sides. Leave your knees exactly where they are. And then the trick is from here, lift your torso up off the mat. Holding in your boat. Straight spine. 5 breaths, you got it. Breathing. If you start to shake, then it's okay. Nice strong core. Piking your legs if you like. Holding strong in your boat, you got it. 2 more breaths. And then release all the way into Shavasana. Last and final Shavasana, just chill. Breath is steady, breath is soft. Focusing on nothing but your breath. Big, big belly inhales. Don't let that air rush out. Slow, out through your nose, calming. Exhale. Melting, relaxing in your Shavasana, taking 4, maybe 5 more breaths. Just chilling, melting. Here in your Shavasana, nice and peaceful. Choosing to stay right here, or if you wish, meeting me up in a seated position so that we may bow together. Thank you so much for being here. I am so excited. We're already in week 6. I can't believe it. Week 6 doesn't really mean anything. It's just the 6th week that, we've been going for. So I just want to thank you for joining me in your yoga journey. As always, you are a magnificent human being. You are in the right place, capable and strong. From my heart to yours, namaste.